Hello and welcome to Learning Latin, Lesson 3, Basic Verbs. Having covered the preliminary stuff, today we can get into the actual Latin. Now, I don't know about you, but I am the victim of terrible modern foreign language courses in school. By the end of the years of study, you can give a basic description of yourself, you can inform people you own a red pencil, and you can ask directions to the railway station. All things that occur in your normal everyday conversations. Don't worry, our course will not be like this. We will not be studying how to say sentences such as Maximus, where is the Colosseum? Maximi ubi Colosseum est, would be the answer, if you're interested. But we will be learning how to use the language so you can create your own sentences, not repeating phrases you've memorised. Right, to do this, we're going to learn the very basics of verbs today, the first and second conjugations, as well as the irregular verb to be. In Latin, there are 5 sets of regular verb endings. Each is called a conjugation. The same is true of nouns, but we call those declensions. So, let's look at the verb endings for what we'll call the present tense in the first conjugation. Amo, I love. Amaz, you love. Amat, he, she, it loves. Amamos, we love. Amatis, you, plural, love. And amant, they love. There is the stem, ama. These are the 6 verb endings in each conjugation. The first person singular, I. The second person singular, you. The third person singular, he, she, it. The first person plural, we. The second person plural, you. And the third person plural, they. So, if you want to say, he loves, and you know the verb I love is amo, and that it is first conjugation, you replace the O with an A, the key vowel in the first conjugation, to get the stem. The stem is what you use to form other versions of that word. Then, you add the relevant person ending, in this case, T, giving you amat. This is true with all regular first conjugation verbs. Let's look at a few. Kello, I hide. Clamo, I shout. And porto, I carry, are all first conjugation verbs. So, if you want to say you, plural, hide, you would say kelatis. If you want to say they shout, you would say clamant. If you wanted to say we carry, you would say portamus. See? Easy. Now, let's look at the second conjugation. Habeo, I have. Habes, you have. Habet, he, she, it has. Habemus, we have. Habetis, you have. Habent, they have. You can see the similarities with the first conjugation. The same person endings. O, S, T, mus, tis, nt. Only the key vowel is E rather than A. This is the same case with other second conjugation verbs. If you wanted to say, she remains, you would look up the verb I remain, manio, and you would substitute the O for a T, giving you manette. And you thought this would be difficult. Next, we're going to look at the verb to be. This verb is a bit of a pain, as it is irregular. But if it's any consolation, it is irregular in English. I am, you are, it is. Indeed, it is usually the most common verbs which are irregular. So, let's look at it. Sum, I am. Es, you are. Est, he, she, it is. Sumus, we are. Estis, you are. Sunt, they are. The endings are somewhat regular. S, T, mus, tis, nt. It's just the stem that changes quite a bit. But if you take a little bit of time to memorise it, you'll be fine. Got all that? Good. If you like what you've seen, then check us out online. You know where? The website, the Facebook page, the Twitter page. And as always, if you have a question, send me an email, thehistoryofpodcast@gmail.com. Now you've seen that, you need to go over this again. Just spend a few minutes on each of these conjugations, drilling them into your head. Watch the video again. You need to know these. Once you've memorised them, it will make everything so much easier. So, soon you'll have mastered the very basics of verbs. Then, we can move on to nouns.